sit by the vehicle. He was like, oh, careful. You had loads of drink?
Hello and welcome back. The case we're examining today demonstrates that even our men, women, and individuals in blue aren't squeaky clean citizens. While they, like everyone else, do their best to abide by the law, they're not immune to the same poor decision-making that gets everyday citizens in trouble with authorities. And when officers do make a mistake, they, like everyone else, have to answer to the law. We'd like to thank Law and Crime Network for providing us with this footage. You can view the unedited version of the clip over on their channel. If you like this video, go give the unedited version a view and a like as well. The night of October 15th, 2022, a St. Cloud Police Department officer was patrolling the streets on a warm fall night in Orange County, Florida. By pure coincidence, she happened to be cruising by the local Walmart when she spotted a gray Honda simply sitting in the entryway of a parking lot. As she got closer, she noticed several odd facts about the scene, primarily that the driver's side door was wide open. Second, that the vehicle's brake lights were on, indicating that the brake pedal was being pressed down. And perhaps most alarmingly, that there was a man slumped halfway out of the vehicle. Unaware of the circumstances, the officer pulls up behind the Honda and quickly exits her patrol car. She cautiously approaches the vehicle.
Sir, are you okay? Hello? Hello, sir? We might have a signal one over here. Sir, is your foot on the brake there? Hey, sir. Are you okay?
The officer notes vomit on the ground outside the suspect's door, as well as on his clothes. He appears to be responding, though barely. The car is in drive and he is, indeed, resting his foot on the brake while unconscious. It doesn't take much to surmise how this could have easily turned into a horrifying situation if the officer hadn't caught onto the incident in time.
Excuse me, sir. Are you okay? You need to turn the vehicle off, okay? Let's turn the vehicle off, sir. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to turn the freaking car off. There, can you just hold him back so I can put him...
Alright, do me a favor, step out.
Hi, yeah, put the vehicle in park, sit by the vehicle. He was like, oh, careful.
Oh,
alright.
Have a seat over there.
Step over here, sir. Come and take a seat.
Have a seat.
What's going on, sir? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
You're not okay?
No.
Oh, this suspect has plenty reason not to be okay, aside from his very intoxicated state. Who police actually have here is 29-year-old John Guzman, a deputy sheriff of the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's deputies are generally expected to conduct themselves with a high level of professionalism and integrity since all deputies are hand-selected by the sheriff himself for their exceptional merit and performance during their time as a police officer. This also means that there's less room for error at the sheriff's department, making actions such as this absolutely reprehensible.
When I saw you, you were outside of the vehicle, in the car.
Yeah.
Car's still in drive.
Right.
What's going on tonight? You had loads of drink?
Huh?
Have you had something to drink tonight?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to get home.
You trying to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Huh?
Is your license in the vehicle?
No, it's in my wallet.
Okay.
What'd you say?
He said it's in his wallet. He's getting it.
Where you coming from?
Huh?
Where you coming from?
What's your name?
John.
John what?
Guzman.
John Guzman. Where are you coming from tonight?
Friend's house.
A friend's house? Okay.
I live right down the street.
Okay.
Where's your driver's license at, sir?
In the car.
Where in the car? In the glove compartment?
It's in the car. I don't know where it is.
It's fine. Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me, okay? Where are you coming from?
I was at a friend's house.
You were at a friend's house doing what?
Yeah. Huh?
What were you doing?
I was hanging out with a friend.
You were hanging out with your friend.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem very likely that the off-duty deputy was just hanging out, as simply hanging out doesn't usually end the way his night ended. It's extremely unlikely that what the deputy is saying here is true, and in Florida, as well as many other states, giving false information to a police officer concerning a crime is illegal. Lying to an officer who is gathering information is punishable by both fines and up to a year of jail time. The only thing saving Guzman from a possible obstruction charge is lack of hard evidence that he's not being honest.
You realize when I saw you, you were passed out, head out of the window, throw up next to you on the ground. You passed out. While driving? Okay. Get your hands out of your pockets, please. Thank you. Just go ahead and take a seat for now. Bravo 2 coming? Huh? Okay, hang tight just a second, okay?
You in Miami?
Yeah. You work for the sheriff's office? How long you worked over there for?
3 years.
3 years. Hey, do me a favor, stay 10-12. Stay 10-12 for me. You don't happen to have any weapons on you, do you?
No, ma'am.
We're just gonna pat you down real quick just to make sure, okay? You can stand up for it. Your duty weapon is not on you or in the vehicle. Just stay 10-12 for a minute, please. I'll do what you do. You can afford a law. You right to talk to a lawyer and have him present before and during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, will be appointed to represent you at county expense before any questioning if you wish. If you give your rights to remain silent and later wish to stop answering questions, no further questions will be asked. Do you understand each of these rights as I explain them to you?
Yes.
Having a right to mind you, wish to talk to me now? No. Okay. Look, based on my training and experience, we're passed out behind the wheel in physical control of that vehicle. Throw up outside of the car. There's a profound odor of alcohol coming from your body. Okay? And your bloodshot water, guys, on top of that. I'm going to afford you this time to complete a series of field sobriety exercises. Is that something you wish to do? No? Okay. Do me a favor, go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around. Turn back.
Use your phone? Yeah.
You already pat it down.
Yeah.
You just pat it down.
It's welcome to the
It's hard to ignore the fact that the officer just pulled a large stack of $1 bills from the suspect's pocket. Those of appropriate age should know what particular hangout spot $1 bills are associated with. These places also always have alcoholic beverages available. If we put 2 and 2 together, we get a theory of where he really was before he decided to get behind the wheel. This might also explain why he's so reluctant to tell the truth about how he got to where he is. But again, this is solely a theory based on suggestive evidence. We'll likely never know for sure since Deputy Guzman seems adamant on remaining tight-lipped.
Alright, it's time to go to review your DUI license on one, okay? You just submit to a chemical test of your breath. If you refuse to submit to this chemical test of your breath, your privilege to operate a motor vehicle will be suspended for a period of 1 year for the first refusal and a period of 18 months if it is previously suspended for refusal to submit to a test of your breath, urine, or blood. Furthermore, if you refuse to submit to this chemical test of your breath and your driving privilege has been previously suspended for a prior... Sir, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay. For a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you commit a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties. Refusal to submit to any chemical test of your breath upon the request of a law enforcement officer shall be admissible into court in any criminal proceeding. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you gonna submit to a test?
No.
No? Okay. Go and take a seat in the vehicle.
The deputy has chosen to forego both the field sobriety test and the breathalyzer test. As the officer explained, refusing an assessment to help officers determine your exact level of intoxication does come with heavy consequences. Florida Statute Section 316.1932 is what is referred to as the implied consent law. It states that a person who accepts the privilege extended by the laws of this state of operating a motor vehicle is deemed to have given his or her consent to submit an approved chemical test or physical test, if the person is lawfully arrested for any offense allegedly committed while the person was in physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcoholic beverages. In other words, any time an individual is driving their car within the state of Florida, they're silently giving their permission to be field or chemically tested if suspected of being under the influence of alcohol. Given the deputy's slurred and slow speech, lack of coordination and balance, and lethargic behavior, not to mention the overall condition in which he was discovered, it's safe to say that our friend was under the influence of something. Anyone would agree that the officers did the right thing by arresting Mr. Guzman without even considering his status as a deputy. Now, on top of the charges he's already facing, his refusal has earned him an automatic year-long confiscation of his driver's license.
Hey Guzman, I just need to know for our own sake, if you have any weapons or anything in the car, or badge or anything we need to make sure we secure for you? No? Okay.
Mr. Guzman likely guessed that he wouldn't be needing that badge much longer, and he would be right. John Guzman was formally charged with driving under the influence. Orange County officials released a statement shortly after the incident, advising that Deputy Guzman had been taken off the streets, an appropriate development seeing as he's no longer allowed to drive. It's reported that he's been demoted to desk duty for the duration of the criminal proceedings. Once that's concluded, an internal investigation will be conducted that will determine Guzman's future with the department.